Yeah, I can hear you now.
I'm gonna switch to subscribers only. Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you. I can see you. You
Um,
clear now. Very clear.
okay. Yeah. Hold on. Let me see. Can I switch? Oh, I can't. So it doesn't let me switch to subscribers only mode, which sucks.
Live.
I do it all the time when I'm live, but it doesn't let me do it on a collab.
Live?
Yeah. So on live, it's not members, right? Like members, like are paying subscribers. It's just people who click the subscribe button, right?
Oh yeah.
So you can restrict the chat to that.
Yep.
But I don't see a button to do it when we're doing a collab like this. So the more you know.
I ain't know that. Yeah, the more you know. I didn't know that.
Yeah. So, but DJM is in the house, so that's cool.
You said what?
Oh, DJM is in the house. He's
DJM. What's good, DJM? Mod Squad.
That's right. Okay.
What's up? What's
All
up?
right. I'll put my phone here. Okay. All right. Testing.
IDK. What's good? So,
All right.
so Chris, what I'm thinking, should
Yep.
I hit 300 push-ups for the 3K?
Oh, dude. There's no way you can do 300 push-ups, man.
We're gonna
It's
do
crazy.
it. You know what? Fuck it. We about to do 300 for the 3K. We celebrating today.
What, like 10?
However it works. However it works. 3K for the 300 for 3K. I can't do 3,000, but I can give you 3K in a reasonable amount of time. I think.
That's cool, buddy. Yeah, dude. That'd be
We're gonna
awesome if you pull
we're
this
gonna
off.
do it. We about to
Yeah.
do it. For y'all that's in here, we celebrating 3,000 subscribers for my man Chris over here. This man been grinding 16 rounds damn near every day. So we gotta do something special.
Like I stopped doing that a while back, but I'm trying to work my way back to it, right? So just slowly.
Hey, you was punching in the rain. Do I gotta go
That's
there?
right.
Do
That's
I
right.
gotta go there? I don't even box in the rain. So do I gotta go there?
You're right. All right, and then this is T Boogie. Um, he's been with me for a while now, pretty much since I started doing these crazy live streams, and he's yeah. So y'all should subscribe to his channel.
Yeah, man. We
So I forgot. I'll do like a blog post as well
all right.
to
Hey,
retag you as well.
it's all good. It's all good. They saying you froze again.
Oh,
You good now?
am I
I
still?
I think you good now.
Yeah, I think I think my video is gonna come in and out. You know what I mean? Like it's not gonna be super stellar. Um, so it'll be what it is. So. Oh, that's cool. Nice.
Things started, man. So you do you. I'm gonna just check in with you.
Line.
I'm gonna mark these down as one. I'm gonna mark these down as just one set of 10. So every mark is gonna be a set of 10.
All right.
So how I'm doing it, that's 10 push-ups right there.
Nice.
Appreciate it, Mike. Appreciate it, Mike. That's 10 push-ups. One mark is 10 push-ups. We got to get 30 of those.
Holy, dude, you're gonna be beat, man.
It's for the stream. The power.
That's right.
It's for the stream. The power of the stream, man.
Yeah, you're about to pull off the impossible.
I'm telling you, that cross is about to be nasty. Two sets down. 2 sets down. Mike Johnson says, "Stay motivated." I got you. We gonna do it. We gonna do it for Mike.
All right. He's doing it. He's doing it. Look at him. Holy crap.
I don't know if it's smart if I should do it. I should take the weight vest off. I'm not gonna lie. I think I should take it off.
You have a weight vest on top of that?
Oh yeah, this is a 20-pounder right here.
Oh crap, dude. You're insane. You are loco, my friend. This guy trying to do 300 push-ups with a 20-pound vest on.
Now look, I'm not gonna lead you astray. I'm gonna take it off. I'm gonna take it off.
Good.
But,
yeah, dude. Yeah.
Because once I take it off, the push-up should be easier when I take it off. That's the idea.
It is. Yeah. Once you take it off, you'll be bouncing straight through the ceiling, dude. You're like, wow.
I can't sing happy birthday, but I can tell you happy birthday. Happy birthday, Wild Times.
All right.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. There you go. Hey, I got you. That's it.
He's doing it.
I'm at 40 and it's already getting harder.
You just did 40?
I'm just at 40 right now.
Holy crap.
Oh my God, this is gonna be a tough one.
Yeah, dude. You're gonna have to regroup, man.
That kick got some sting to it. Kick got some sting. Yes, Lord.
All right.
Lucas, what's up? Oosh. Oosh. Hey Chris, you gotta do what the Muay Thai guys do.
Huh?
You gotta do what the Muay Thai guys do. You know what the Muay Thai guys say?
No.
They go, way,
Way.
way,
Right. Way.
way, way, way. Gotta hit that, man.
I don't want to do cultural appropriation though.
Oh.
No, I think I should be fine though. Wait, I can't do it.
Wait.
No.
Wait. $50. Stop resisting is crazy work, bro.
Are you back?
Yeah. I'm here. I see you.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I see you.
All right. All right, he's doing it again. He's doing it. Holy shit.
Let's see if I can get to. Huh?
You doing okay?
No.
Are you still wearing that vest though?
Yeah. He's
You
keeping
are? You
count.
still
He's
wearing-
right. He's keeping count. DJ M
Oh,
is
nice.
keeping count.
Nice.
I'm at 60 right now.
Nice.
He's counting.
Wait, so you said you were gonna remove the vest. You still have it on?
I think I'm gonna take it off at 100.
Dude, you crazy.
It's for, like I said, it's for the stream. It's for the stream.
Yeah, man. Oh shit.
It is for the stream. It is for the stream. 3K.
Dude.
We gotta do it big, man.
Yeah. You've got that covered.
Hey Chris, do you know how to switch kick?
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me see the switch kick.
All right. So switch kick is when you have your lead leg up front, right? And then you bring it back.
Okay.
And then smack. So you go.
Oh. Okay.
Right? So
yeah.
You
So like if I was here in my stance, I would
sort of, yeah. I mean, you're not doing a hop like this, right? It's more like it's like you're walking your feet.
Oh, okay. So I'm going
in a different position. Yeah. Right. Because when you're done walking your front leg to the back, now you can use your right leg for momentum and push off of it. right?
Boom.
So it's kind of like,
Ooh.
right, like you
Okay.
push with your right leg, right?
Ah.
Yeah. So yeah,
That feels weird, man.
it is. That's because it is. So
Hey, bro, chill out, bro. My man is tripping. That man said he want to get. I don't even want to say it. I don't want to say that.
yeah.
Chill out, brother.
All right. Pushing up again. Still with the vest. Is that 70?
70. Yes, it is.
Holy crap.
70.
And you're still having that 20 pounds vest on.
Yes. Yes, sir.
You're crazy, man. That's awesome.
Everybody in the chat, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Please. We are celebrating 3K. All because of the work this man has put in, man. The man cooks. He's cooking.
Grinding and sweating, right?
Grinding and sweating. Is it really a grind if you don't sweat? Let's go there.
Right?
I watch UFC. I watch UFC. I like UFC. Yes, sir. Stepping off the center line wonderfully. Beautiful. Beautiful.
He's doing it. Holy shit. Holy shit. Get some. Oh, dude. Did you pull into 10?
That's 10.
Dude, so that's 80.
That's
Like
90
80
now.
push-ups. Oh, that's 90 now. Holy
90.
crap.
90.
90 push-ups with a 20-pound vest on.
90.
Dude.
Here we go. Here's the count.
Nice.
That's 5, 4.
Nice.
Each tick represents 10. You all good. You all good, DJ M. But I got it all proven right here.
Nice. 90 push-ups with a 20 pounds vest
Now
on.
look, man, I'm not gonna lie. That last set was crazy. That last set.
Yeah.
I might do some kicks with you to take a break.
Right? Yeah. That might not be a bad idea, man.
Break some more. They say they want to hear some more technique. What other technique you got for me?
So like I mean, I can whip out my repertoire of kicks. So
Let's do it.
all right. And again, I'm just an old guy messing around. Okay, I will preface all that with that.
No, he's
Okay.
not. He's a professional, you guys. Watch the master at work.
Stop. Dude, I'm gonna get all kinds of crap from people. It's like, with this guy. All right, so
Let him
all right,
hate,
so
man.
first low round kick.
Ooh.
So like you can sort of, you know, if you hit here and you get them like here, you
Yeah.
don't even need a whole lot of power. Like it'll hurt a lot. So of course they all know to check, right? But
yeah.
so all right, so low, medium,
Ooh.
and then high.
Ooh.
There you go. All right, let's do low, medium, high.
How do you keep your balance?
Luck.
Look. Do it one more time. I gotta see you do it one more time.
All right, so low, medium, and then high. There you go.
Yeah, I can't kick, bro.
Then from here, I can transition into the question mark kicks, right? So remember when I was showing you those? It's kind of like you go low a couple times, right?
Like a teep?
You just kind of, yeah, like a cheap low. You basically like annoy them low, right? You just go like bang, bang. Then maybe on the third one you go,
ooh,
bam. Like you fake low and you whip high. Yeah. So that one, the key thing with the question mark teep is to really, like, when you start out low, your left leg is facing forward, right?
You're right, Nate.
But by the time you fake low and then you switch to high, your left leg has to go from the toes facing forward to the toes facing backward at the last second, right? So you go forward, then fake, whip.
Damn.
Whoop. So like I'm holding onto the car so you can see where my toes are pointing, right? Like they're pointing to the back.
Right.
At the last second, I rotated my hips so they face that way.
Oh,
right?
shit.
So it's basically you're transitioning into a round kick at the very last second.
I felt it. I felt that. I actually felt that.
Yeah. So yeah. There you go.
I felt that.
You go. And that's kind of why. Yeah, and that's why it's a good transition from the round kick, because you're basically going from like a teep-ish to a round kick, you know, all in one motion. So if you dial your round kick pretty okay, right? Like you can see my round kick right now, right? My toes are facing toward the back the way they should be. So when I'm doing the teep, I'm going to do the same thing, but at the last second. So like teep, and then bam, right?
Yeah. No, that's clean.
So,
that's clean. I actually felt my foot could actually go higher when I did that last turn at the last second.
Yeah. It does actually. It does. Yeah.
I felt that shit. Yeah, I felt that.
Yeah. Okay, so that was the question mark kick. Then you got your good old teeps. So front leg teep, you just kind of raise the front leg and then try to thrust with your hip, right? It's kind of hybrid defensive offensive move.
Right.
You just kind of like, hey buddy, just go chill, right? Like, just hey, chill, right?
Stay back. Stay back.
Right, stay there, right?
It's almost like a jab in boxing.
It kind of is. It kind of is, right? So like the pros, they're able to use that for far more than just defense, right? I mean, you know, they can annoy a mofo all day, right? You know, it's kind of a similar strategic posture to the lead sidekick, right? So the lead sidekick, I'm going to take my left leg here. I'm going to cock it back a little bit, and then, right? So it's kind of like somebody's coming at you, and you just want to get them to chill a bit, right? You go, hey, relax, buddy, right? Right.
What's that kick called?
That's just a sidekick, lead sidekick.
Sidekick. Yeah. Oh.
Right. Yeah. So you just take your left leg, cock it back a little bit, and then shoot it.
I can't even do it.
Well, that's the thing, is like you don't have to go high on kicks, right?
All right.
So
that's all I want to do. I want to hit somebody in the head.
Yeah. Like I can't, you know, I can't go high on my sidekicks either. I mean, you know, those kind of have a sweet spot, sort of mid body. So.
Hey.
So anyway, the lead Teep is a little bit like similar energy. Like, hey, okay, cool, go chill, right?
Right.
Now, you can also do a lead Teep with a little bit of a hop in front of it, right? So instead of being static and going like this, right? You can go back a little bit and
then damn.
Yeah, put a little hop in front of it, right?
You're gonna put a hole in that man.
Yeah. So you put a little hop in front of it, and then
boom.
Yeah. Now, most of my Teeps kind of have a pushing energy, and I get a fair amount of crap for that, for good reason. They're supposed to be like stab, right? So you're not so much. I shouldn't so much be looking to knock the bag out with the weight of my body, where I'm just kind of getting real close and pushing it off.
Yeah.
So much as I should just try to be stabbing.
Right. Yeah.
Right. So to each their own. I don't know. And then you have the rear leg Teep. Wait, the chat disappeared on me. Are you still there?
I'm here. I see you.
Okay. Weird. You still see the chat? Okay.
Yep.
Well, for me, it's like a big void. So go figure.
Nah, it's still working. It's still working. I can see everybody, but I don't know what's going on.
That's good. All right. So the rear leg Teep, it's kind of, you know, that movie 300, right? Like this is Sparta.
Yeah.
You know, when he kicks the guy into the pit.
Who don't know that, man? That's the
right.
Classic.
So that's basically your rear leg Teep, right? That one has a lot of power because, you know, you get your right leg at the back, in the back, right? So you want to bring it up. You want to bring it up, and then really thrust with your pelvic, right? So your pelvis. And so that one has a lot of displacement power as well, because you can really get your full body weight into it. But again, when I do it, I tend to push instead of just jab, which is fair. So I think that's more what people would look for. Sorry. There's this MMA fighter. Her name is Dakota Ditcheva. She's like a rising star in the MMA scene. I don't think she's joined the UFC yet, but she will soon. And I've watched a lot of her fights and her demo reels. dude, she does teeps to people's faces, man.
Mm,
Like straight up, like jab to the face with her toes, man. She makes people eat her toes, but like knocks
damn.
them out.
Damn.
Yeah, yeah. No, she's got her. I mean, her Muay Thai technique is absolutely amazing.
Dang.
Her mom was like a a kickboxing champion, so she comes from royalty.
Damn. Okay, that makes
Um,
sense.
but, but yeah, if you search YouTube for Dakota Ditcheva, like you'll see her reels and shit. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's gonna be crazy work when she gets to the UFC.
Then you got your rear leg sidekick.
I'm about to knock 10 more out. Yep, I hear you. You froze though. That's 100.
See, testing.
There you go, DJM. I see you, my boy.
All right.
100. Now,
Yeah, I'm like frozen, dude. Can you hear me still?
uh-huh. Yep, I hear you and I see you.
Wow. Like the image on my phone is like frozen.
Yeah, you're not frozen completely. You're just lagging a
Oh,
little bit on my side. How I look at you.
yeah. It's like the YouTube app is frozen on my phone.
That ain't good.
Yeah.
That's not good. Jablonski said it's good on his end. He's saying it is.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm definitely flying blind. So
I got you. I got you. I'll be your eyes and ears. Ah, too easy now.
testing.
Better.
Okay. You
Way
there?
better. Way better.
Okay. Yeah. So my YouTube app crashed, and so I started the app again, and when I hit the plus to start a stream, it knew that I had an interrupted stream, and it was like, "Hey, do you want to resume the stream?" And I'm like, "Yes, please." Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
a dub.
So yeah, now I see you. You know, I can see you really well. So
Oh hell yeah, we crystal clear, baby. We
all
in
right, that's
business.
cool. All
We
right,
cooking.
all right. Let me see if I get back to the garage if things kind of go sideways again. But you know, we'll see.
Hey, trial and error. Trial and error.
Yeah, buddy.
That's all we could do. Try it. It's better to try and fail than to not try at all, Chris. Never forget it.
All right. Oh, you're doing push-ups again. Oh, DJ, I'm good to know.
Yeah.
So.
Jablonski, I'm glad you like it, bro.
All right.
We celebrating 3K today, man. You a part of the 3K. Give everybody who's sub, give yourself a round of applause. Come on, bring it in. Bring it in. Pat yourselves on the back. You're at the right place at the right time.
So how many push-ups are you at?
I'm at 120.
120. Okay. So did you make it to 100 with the 20 pounds vest on?
Yes.
You did.
Yes. Yep.
Dude.
Yep. I'm at 120.
This man did 10 sets of 10 push-ups with a 20-pound vest on him. So
this is the count. Jablonski, you just got in here. I'm gonna get you up to speed real quick. So for 3K, I'm gonna do 300 push-ups, and each tick mark is a set of 10. So I got 5, 10, 11, 12. So 120. DJM, they are 10 times easier without the vest on.
I bet.
They are 10 times easier.
Yeah, what I told him earlier, man, like when he takes off the vest, he's gonna pancake his ass to the ceiling the next push-up he does.
I almost did.
He's like, whap!
I almost did, man.
Where did T go? Oh yeah, look, we gotta scrape him off the ceiling.
Appreciate it, Jablonski. Thank you, man. Celebrating 3K.
All right,
DJM.
Center line.
Don't tell nobody, man. 1,000 is nuts. Oh, I like that two-piece. I like that two-piece leg kick. I like that.
Right?
Boom.
Right.
Boom.
Yeah.
I like it.
So earlier I was kind of toying around with this combo where it's like jab, right? So I started my cross, then switch kick, wham, and then come back, round kick. Right, so jab, switch kick, round kick. Sorry, cross.
So you say the cross, switch kick, front kick?
Switch kick, round kick. Right? So basically right, left, right.
Oh. Do it one more time.
So
cross.
Right. Switch, left, right, round kick.
Oh, okay.
Right.
So you got right.
Yeah. Now do a switch.
Left.
There you go. Right. And then now, there you go.
Right? Okay.
So,
okay. So you got
right.
You're
just doing. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right. Switch.
Yeah.
That's weird. It feels so weird to do that.
Well, you don't have a bag, so.
But even just the motion itself.
Switch.
Cross, switch kick, round kick.
Yeah.
Cross,
Yeah.
switch, round. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, that's nice.
Oh, he's going again.
There we go. Halfway.
Dude,
Halfway.
you're at 150?
150.
Damn, dude. $15, little man. Put that shit in my hand.
Sing it for the folks in the back.
If that money doesn't show, then you owe me, oh. Jungle love.
110. What? No, I'm just messing with you. I see you.
All right. I'm going to try a couple spinning back kicks. So, spinning back kick, there's a foundation to it in the rear leg side kick, where you basically want to end up in this position where it's like a straight line, like this. So if I do a rear leg side kick, I bring my leg up, and then I try to get the gravity to work for me to bring it back down, and then shoot it straight, and try to keep alignment in my body, and pivoting my back foot as well, so my toes face to the back, right? So that's the rear leg side kick, sort of, at least my attempt at it, right? So to try to achieve this line, which I rarely ever do, but
right. Yeah, no, that's slick, man. It's like a sideways question mark, kind of.
Sort of, yeah. But so, like, when you see Michael Jai White do that one, holy shit, dude.
Oh, he does that one in the movies all the time.
Yo, dude, like, so, and he'll add a little bit of a hop to it, so he gets an extra forward motion. But he does it on a level that is just, I don't know, insane.
Yeah, that's crazy work.
Hold on.
Yeah, no, he kicks the shit out of people, bro. he gets shit out of there. I'm gonna knock me out another 10. Get to 160. Y'all see my parallettes?
Fix the light.
Make sure y'all can see my parallettes, man.
Your what?
My parallettes. These are parallettes.
Oh, I see.
I just wanted to turn the camera so everybody can see it.
All right, so now rear leg side kick with a hop to it. Kind of like that.
Yeah, his life is over.
And so you get that extra momentum into it.
160, man.
All right, so now the spinning back kick has sort of a bit of a similar energy toward the end of a side kick, but you just kind of step to the side and then bam, kind of shoot with your rear leg. But like the amount of alignment and like range that you got to get right, on top of keeping your balance, like for me, it's really, really hard. I mean, it's one of the more technical kicks out there, but also like for those who know how to do it, it's one of the most devastating kicks.
No doubt. No doubt.
But like for me, I just kind of mess around with it, just try to develop developing it.
Crazy work, man. I gotta get you up out of here though. He just said something ignorant. That's all. He said something ignorant.
Yeah, yeah. All right.
If you haven't liked the stream already, do so.
I'm going to try a couple more. Oh, are you starting your push-ups already? All right. Watch you. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nice,
Yep,
dude.
170.
That's cool.
170, man. You're almost at 200.
All right. Let me try spinning back kick again. So I got to place the bag in the right place.
Marina. Absolutely.
Oh, is Marina here?
Yep, she here.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, she's our homie, man.
That's the gang? Mod Squad
Yeah,
gang?
dude. Yeah, that's right. We got the gang here.
Oh, snap.
Right.
Okay. Marina, the love is real.
All right. Okay, I'm trying to. They're spinning.
Now, what's that? The spinning back kick right there?
Yeah. Yeah. So my alignment and balance is still awkward, but
The way you going about it is the best way. In my mind, the best way to learn is to play. You know?
right. Yeah, and that's exactly what I'm doing. Right. I just, play.
Nah, absolutely, 100%.
And that's really what sparring should be, right?
Yep.
Sparring should be about playing,
Mm-hmm.
not beating each other up.
Yeah.
Because you're engaging whatever that part of the brain that when it plays, it's able to make like different kinds of connections and learn things more effectively.
Right. No, that's how I see it. Exactly how I see it. Nice to meet you. But yeah, man, it's a state of play, and I've been in sparring sessions where it was we trying to beat each other up, like and I was just like, man, this ain't the art. This ain't the art, man.
Right.
I don't feel like I'm creating. I feel like I'm a sacrifice more than anything.
Yeah, that's an amazing way to put it. Like you're saying, it's a creative process. You're developing a creative process.
Right. It's creativity, man. It's creativity on a whim. True. Oh my god. Hold on, let me see. All right. 50.
I felt that one. Oh, somebody's saying something.
80.
Advice, real quick. I have good muscle mass. I deadlift 150 kilos. That's like 300 pounds, dude,
God damn.
with a slip disc. But I still don't feel strong as someone grabs my hands. Are you full body sparring? I get dominated. Yeah, uh, sparring, the fighting arts and the lifting arts are two completely separate things, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
if you want to do deadlifts, you want to build muscle mass, like that's good on you, right? If you're doing it for whatever goal you like to achieve, but remember that's just a bodybuilding goal. All that muscle that you're building um, is not going to help you in any kind of fighting situation if you don't have the proper training, right? So if you're a big old gym dude with like arms like this, well, first, if your arms are really big, you're going to have issues with motion, but that's fine. You can still learn some striking arts. um, but just because you have a lot of strength doesn't mean you're not going to get destroyed in a fighting situation. But again, in sparring, you should not be destroying anybody anyway. But if you're sparring with somebody who knows jujitsu, uh, or Muay Thai, well, the jujitsu guy is gonna, put you in a headlock real fast, and then you're just gonna, go night night. Doesn't matter how big you are. Um, you know, the the Muay Thai guy is gonna give you a kick like right here behind the thigh, okay, which you don't really need a lot of power, but that's just gonna knock you on your ass, right? Um, that's if he doesn't just kick you in the head, and then you really have to regroup. So yeah. Oh, nice way to put it, dude. Yeah.
It's just like with lifting. If you got good technique, you're gonna succeed in the lift. If you have good technique when punching, or when you have good technique when throwing in the guillotine, if you have good technique, that's where your strength translates. So exactly, exactly, exactly. Hmm.
Artist who's like 90 pounds. Okay, yeah. I mean, there's not much the martial arts can do to you, right? But if you're within the ballpark, right? Um,
He was 140 pounder, and he fought a 300. He didn't fight him. He had a jujitsu match with a 350 pounder and won the fight off of points. Dude was double his size, and he beat him by points. So it's technique is king when it comes to anything. Lifting, technique is king.
a really strong fighting chance against people of a higher weight class, right? But again, like obviously everything is relative, right? Because you know, in most cases you're still playing within a set of rules, right? Like you're both doing jujitsu, right? Um, but if there are no rules, maybe like you know the 300-pound guy starts just going all Hulk on you, right? And just gonna grab you by the feet and just gonna smash, right? I mean, not quite, but you know what I'm saying. Like there's, uh, yeah,
Than other people. How can I increase bone density although I'm 22 and 5'8"? I don't know how you increase bone density. I don't know how that works.
nutritionist. I'm not a fitness expert. I mean, I believe me, it shows. And so I'm definitely the wrong person to ask. But the good news is there's a lot of people who come to this channel. If you come back pretty regularly, there might be people who might be able to give you some advice. Although, always be careful about advice from people you don't know, obviously, right? So, so uh, all right. Somebody being a troll. Okay. All right. That's cool. That's cool. You know, some people just got to work some shit out, right? All right. All right. All right. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Like, work their shit out, right? Yeah. Yeah. That makes sense. I hear you. I hear you. 'Professional.
Yeah, I ain't a medical professional either, bro. I just calorie count. That's all I do. Yeah, get looked at. If you feel like. Nah, you kind of lagging out a little bit. All right. Yeah, I can hear you clear now. Oh. Yeah.
Okay.
$200 down.
Dude, you did?
200 down, man.
Yeah, I'm lagging, man.
It's noticeable on your side.
Yeah, well, so I think.
No, you're clear as day now.
Okay, yeah, looks like I'm doing okay now. Like to DJM's point earlier, he was saying YouTube buffers a lot of data, and so that might be that there's a bit of a memory growth issue, and so after a while, it just reaches capacity, and then it kind of tweaks out until it's able to. Yeah.
YouTube is weird.
All right, I'm gonna keep my phone here for a second. I'm going to get some water.
Man, I ain't got no water at the house. I ain't got no water here. I need something to drink. 200 more to go. I'm doing 3. That's crazy. 200 more is nuts. I am about to get rid of the parallettes though. This is about to be the hardest set because I'm about to do full range of motion. Like the parallettes, believe it or not, do make it easier because I'm elevating. They do. They do make it easier. I mean, it's because I'm elevated a little bit, But the last set is about to be full range of motion. Like I'm hitting the full range of motion with the parallettes, but it's like a different angle. So now I'm about to be on the ground, and it's about to be absolutely diabolical. Wavy says, "What's up? What's this channel?" He says, "Sup, y'all? What's this channel about?" Respect to the both of you. I'll. This is Chris's channel. I'll let him answer that question. Oh, he already got it. He figured it out. Never mind, Chris. He figured it out. He figured it out. He's like working out. Gotcha. Yeah, that's it. That's it. JM, I got you, my boy. We're about to knock him out. Calcium, vitamin D is good for the bones. Magnesium supplements as well. Don't take hormones. Stay natural. 100%.
I believe natty means natural. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay.
T Boogie, but I was I was watching. I watch Cali hit the bag too. I do too. And basically I was in the chat. So this is how it happened. I was in the chat and Chris threw a Superman punch. And the rest was history from there. So ever since, ever since he threw the Superman punch, I was hooked.
Oh, that's funny.
So little by little, if that answers your question, I hope that answers your question.
For more, vaguely, I mean, I remember then. Yeah, I was doing those punches. I didn't know. Uh, no, was it you who was doing that, dude? I don't remember you being so basic.
It started that way. He said,
That you were one of the first to give me like constructive advice and in improving my form, um, like
yeah,
quite a bit, right? And so I really appreciated that. And then shortly after, I made you a mod, and then you were a regular, and then you and I, we just kind of hung out for a while, right? We just chatted, um, and then you were showing me some of your videos of some of the workouts you were doing, some of
yep,
the drills you were doing, right? You were showing me all your footwork drills.
yep.
How you do that cross on the floor, and you just, you were kind of working through all those drills. Uh, and uh, so I was seeing your videos, and then you were telling me about it. I was like, this is pretty cool, man. We should try to do a. And then around that time, I discovered that you can actually do a joint live stream with somebody, right? You can invite somebody to be on your live stream. I was like, dude, this is cool. Let's try to do that, right? Um, and so you and I, for a while, we did a handful of like joint streams like that, right? And then after a while, I kind of stopped. doing them because when we were doing the joint stream like that, we were getting we were getting like less viewers. Like I used to get like on a weekend I could get like up to 100 people, and then when we do the both of us, um, it was like a lot less. It was like 10, 20 people. I was like, oh well, that sucks. And the best I could tell at the time was that when it's the two of us, it's in a format that is less fitting, I guess, in the vertical format when people kind of scroll through the reels. And I was thinking that was, why YouTube was recommending us less. So, um, but yeah, right. I was totally like whoring for viewers, man. So, um, but now it's like I've matured a bit. So, but but yeah, around the same time though, throughout this whole time, right, I was kind of promoting your channel as well, and um, we got you to those 50 subscribers, so you could do your own live streams as well. Um,
Happened verbatim. That is exactly what
yeah,
happened.
and so that was cool. Like, but I think how many live streams have you done? I think you've only done the one with the two of us, or
I don't know. I don't know. But it's not a lot compared to you because you just you're a machine. Yeah, I would say I did at least like 20 of them. Yeah. Oh man, don't feel bad, man. Usually the same time that I go live, you're usually sleeping. Cause I go live at 6. I'm the same time as you. Yep. So I go live at the same time taking that. Nothing to feel bad about, man. Yeah. At that time, but then now, like things happen at my gym. Now I don't. Y'all can't hear us. They said they can't even hear. We both froze. They said we both frozen. Oh, he said now he can. He said he can hear us now. Are we moving too? Can you see us moving? He said not the best though. Yeah. He said, "Damn, what's going on, man? This has been tweaking this whole time." On pose like a statue.
yeah, what I could try to do is quit the YouTube app and relaunch it and resume the stream. That might help. I don't know. Yeah, yeah, you are. We are. So let's get you. What's the count right now? You're at 200. You're at full range of motion. You're trying to do another 100 push-ups. Holy shit! All right, all right. Get some. One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, dude. How you?
I feel like I can't put my hands down to rest. I gotta like have them hovering in the air so I don't use any muscle any more than I need to. That's that's how I feel right now.
Oh my god.
But yes, just to catch y'all up to speed, this is the 3K stream. Chris just hit 3,000 subs. So I'm doing 300 push-ups. He's showing me technique. You know, he's doing his thing. This is the huge. So to catch y'all up to speed, each one of these is yes. Send the emoji. Send those in the chat. Each one of these tick marks symbolize 10 push-ups. So that's 50, 100, 150, 200, 210. That's it. That's it. Yes, yes. It is a celebration.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
For sure. For sure. We in here, man. Chris showing me how to kick. I don't know how to kick, so he's teaching me how to do it. I know how to switch kick now. We had 220, 220 push-ups. We had 220. Oh, that water sounds so good. Yeah. Hey, I think it's a nationwide thing with the Wi-Fi. Jay just said his Wi-Fi went down 30 minutes ago. It may not be just you. No, you know, I don't know if DJM said it, but DJM said I think you hitting the bag so hard you're breaking the internet. That's what he said. That's what he said.
Yeah, he made that joke before. He was like, "I'm gonna call you one kick because with one kick you knocked out the network." Yeah, yeah, of course, buddy. You know, some guy said it on the internet. It's got to be true, right? Right? So, overhead punches. Yeah, yeah. Well, I wasn't across; it was actually in the overhead, right? Overhand, whatever. Yeah. Sparta.
I don't know how to throw an overhand.
How I recall it, basically. So you basically want to make sure you keep your. Oh, hold on. Can't catch my breath. Okay. So you want to make sure you keep your left hand up as always, right? And so the motion is gonna be, you're gonna pull your body down, but again, keep your left hand up because a lot of people who do overhand, they forget to do that, right? So they can get punched in the face. So just keep your hand up and then just kind of do. So you just kind of pull, pull down and push up, right? So, and so you got to be careful with your fist, kind of how you align it, right? So I don't really have bandages that, keep my wrist locked. So all the punches that I do, even though they have a fair amount of power, I always consciously keep my wrists, locked in. And it's all the more important when you're doing the overhand that uh, you keep your wrists sort of, aligned, basically, right? So, right. But often when I end up doing it, so I believe the correct technique is you're kind of bladed and you're just going like this, right? So you're not exposing much of your body. When I end up doing it, though, often I'm sort of more facing forward and kind of doing this, uh, kind of a hybrid between the two, um, which I'm pretty sure is not great, but I don't know, whatever. Yeah, I mean, it's, yeah, but like the motion is really, it's like up and down. Show me. So put your right hand, put your right arm over your ear, over your ear. Put your right bicep over your ear. Well, if you're trying to do the overhand, that's all I was saying. Well, so you're still kind of doing a cross, right? So you're still kind of doing like a twist your hip for a cross, but you're really not twisting your hip like that. You're just, imagine you're bladed, right? And you're, look at me, like you're bladed, and you're just kind of going like this. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Bam. Yeah, it's kind of weird.
It does feel weird.
I don't know.
So
I
like
may be
I'm
complete.
bladed, but I'm
Yeah,
Like my
I may be
sign.
completely wrong though.
T Boogie. That's my channel name. T Boogie.
So and dude, I've seen his videos, man. Like, and he's pretty young too, I think. And yeah, he's pretty young. And he's got amazing technique, dude. Like, I was watching his reels. Yeah, no, he's legit. Like, yeah, yeah, he's got real legit like Muay Thai training. And yeah, and if you watch his reels, he's got a bunch of videos. The bag, he's got these amazing combos on there, dude. Like, that shit's pretty cool. Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Well, definitely try to subscribe to him. He's he's got to be a few subscribers only away from 50. So he wants to start streaming again. I mean, he wants to. Yeah,
Yep, GIE. T Boogie. And um the at is T Boogie OG. But T
yeah,
Boogie, you should be able to find it though. Yup. But yeah, no, I definitely gotta check out Seabass Martial Arts. I'm gonna find him. I'm gonna find him.
yeah. No, he's legit, man.
That's what
I'm
I love
watching
to
his
do.
combos. I'm watching his combos at the bag, and I'm trying to take notes, and I'm like, that went too fast.
Yeah,
I was like, dude, this is sweet.
no doubt. No doubt. It's all love over here. Instead of a Y. But the at is TBOOGIE OG. So T Boogie OG. That's the at. Formerly known as Show Don't Tell TV. Absolutely. You still might be able to find a live stream under that name, to be honest. Oh, thank you, Marina. I appreciate it. But yeah, TBOOGIE. Chris, we headed for 250, man.
I see you fine though, but yeah. Yeah, dude. You should. You should. You've got 100 push-ups with a 20-pound vest on, and now you're at what, 100, what, 70? Well, 250. Yeah, like on in addition to the additional 100. Okay. So you're at 250 total. So you got 50 push-ups left to make it 300. Dude, yeah. Like tomorrow, you're gonna be walking like The Rock, man. You'd be like, "Hey, how's it going, everybody?
Yes.
Gonna hit the chains, man." I love The Rock, man. He's awesome.
You know what I mean?
But yeah,
Yeah. All right.
post. I'll tag everybody. Yeah.
Everybody. Yeah. 250 down. 50 left. You think I can get them done in 12 minutes? It'll hit 90 minutes at that time. It'll be exactly an hour and a half.
I know. You might you might collapse in the process, dude, if you try that.
I'm gonna try to knock out 50. Okay, I'm wasting time. I'm wasting time.
All right, all right, all right. Come on. Shit, was that 10?
Yeah, that was 10. Ouch.
Holy shit.
I just hit my knee on the dumbbell. Don't worry about it though.
Oh, you did. Oh, dude. Oh.
All right.
Ouchtown population you, bro.
Yeah. Ouchtown population you. I loved it.
Yeah. That's the line from Jason Bateman in um Dodgeball, the movie Dodgeball with Vince Vaughn and so he's
Right.
just like he's always got these like really funny obvious comments, and so one of them was like, "Yeah, ouch time, population you, bro." uh,
The dumbbell.
you got to get your priorities right? Like, is is your gear okay, right? The dumbbell is like, yeah, she hits like a toddler. Sorry. Don't laugh in the middle of. Oh shit! Sorry. Did you do it?
So I'm at, where am I at? I think I'm at 270, 50, 100, 150, 200, 250, 20. All right. 50, 60, 70. Yeah. 270. I got 8 minutes.
You can do it. You okay?
Oh.
You're going with Mama? Okay.
Hey, one more. I'm at 80. 280. 280, man. It's when you go for that time limit is where it really starts to get challenging.
See my spleen shots? Well, so liver would be on the other side, right? This is my right hand. Right. So what's so the right hand reaches what? Is that the spleen? Or
The right hand, I don't know what it's called, but the left is definitely the liver.
yeah, it is, right.
That's my favorite punch. But the right hand would be the kidney.
The kidney. Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
Yep. Yep. The space shuttle, the spaceship.
My wife bought a Hyundai hybrid SUV.
How I drive.
She had a Honda Odyssey, a minivan. It was a 2012 model with like 250,000 miles. Like that thing was getting not safe to drive, basically. So, um, so we don't need a minivan anymore. So she got this more like SUV thing from Hyundai, not Honda, right? Hyundai, the Korean, whatever. Um, yeah, and it's hybrid. It gets about 35 miles a gallon, so it's pretty solid. And the amount of technology they put in cars now is pretty amazing. So yeah, I've got a whole system for buying new cars though, like to make sure you don't get screwed at the dealership. So if you're ever in the market for a new car, let me know. Oh, did you buy it already or? Okay, yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, cool. Okay.
300 set. So for those in there, for those here, I got to do one more cross through this one. That's going to be 300. Got 50, 100, 150, 200, 250. That's going to be 300 right there. This is 300 right here. 300 for 3,000 subs.
All right.
Here we go.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Do it. Do it. Come on. 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 All right. Dude, holy shit, man.
Here we go.
300.
Shout
Holy
out to
shit.
Chris in the 3K. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Let's go.
300. We should call it we should call you the Spartan now,
The
right?
Spartan.
Yeah, because 300, right?
All right, we got Spartan and we got Internet Breaker.
One kick.
Appreciate it, everybody. I'm gonna feel that.
Yeah, dude.
Man. If you want to just mail some water over here, go ahead, do your thing. Now I gotta go around to the store and get some. I drank the last of it today. I gotta go get more. See, I don't drink tap water. Yeah, I don't drink tap. It's got a funny taste here. Texas will probably taste better, but here, Pure water ain't good. Yeah, it ain't good. Water's in the middle. Just wait there. All right, bet. Spring water. I drink. It's backwards, but let's see if I can turn it around and it'll look better. Let's see. Hold on. Oh, those are my notes for trading. But hold on. At TBOOGIE At TBOOGIE T Boogie OG. That's my channel name. You call me Spartan too. Sebastian. Oh man. But Chris, let me tell you this, man. So there was a dealership in a city. Oh word, I got 89 now. I'm up. Appreciate y'all. But Chris, so there was a city, Bloomington. It's Bloomington Auto Mall. All right, Marina. Thank you. Um, um, So I went to this place. I found this Ford Fusion. It was an energy high. It was a hybrid car. So so I was like, okay, let me get that. It was for I think it was for 8,000. It was for 8,000, and I was like, all right, this is easy. Like it was 2017 for 8,000. I was like, let's do this. And I looked at the report after I put the $500 deposit down. So I was already like, oh shit, I should have looked at the report before, because what I found on the report was it was a manufacturer buyback. It was a lemon reported on it, and it was a battery. It was a battery problem. So, and I was like, but it was two. It wasn't the hybrid battery. It was the 12 volt. So it wasn't necessarily bad, but at the same time, they couldn't fix it. So, and I'm just like, if that happens to me, I don't want to be paying to fix the battery for such and such. So basically, I'm on my way back to the dealership to either get my $5 to get my 500 back, or to go get the car. And he was like, "Well, there's somebody here coming to look at it." And I'm like, "All right, well, I'll just take my money back because I can't look at it and drive it again. So I'll just take my money back or whatever." But I get there and he was like, "Well, if you hold on, they might not get approved for it or whatever. So you might be able to still get it." So, and he was like, "Is there anything else you want to look at?" So I'm like, "Yeah, let's look at this." It was a Ford Focus. It was a titanium Ford Focus or whatever. It was and a gold car. And there's a Steak and Shake across the street. And as I'm driving it, first of all, it sounded horrible when it started, and the brakes had rust all around them, and it sounded bad. I was just like, and as soon as I pulled off, I was like, "Oh no, I don't want this car." So I pull into the Steak and Shake. As I try to go in reverse, the car does not go in reverse. Like I'm hitting like 2,000 RPMs trying to go in reverse, and it's not moving. So either the transmission, the gear slip, something was fucked up. So uh as I tried to do that, I called them and I said, "Hey, I'm across the street. I can't get the car to move." And yeah, it was kind of screwy from there. So, and then it's like, "Is there anything else you want to look at?" I was just like, "No, I'm not interested," because I'm just like, it's 400 cars on this lot. There's no way you take care of all these cars. So it's just like, that was the only one I was interested in. And I was just like, you know what? So I'm out the market, but like, credit score is good. Everything was good. Like I got approved for like $20,000. So like,
It's going to be a crapshoot, right? So, like, I haven't, every car I've bought has been new. I just keep it for a long time, right? I just kind of get a car new and then I just drive it to the ground, right? Until I get past 200,000 miles, right? That's kind of how I roll. Um, but if you're at, so the, there are strategies to buying used cars that can overlap with buying new cars, right? But I'm more familiar with new cars. And the problem with used cars is there's just so many ways you can get screwed on it, right? So many ways. Like, it's, even if you look at the Carfax report, if you look at all the things, there's still like a near infinite possibilities of things that could still go wrong that are not on the report, right? And you don't know what the previous owners have done with that car, and it's like, um, so uh, you know, I would try to find the cheapest new car that you can afford, right? Out there. I do like hybrids though, personally, because it's kind of like bang for the buck, right? You spend less on gas, basically. That's why I like hybrids. So I've had my Prius is it's a 2014 Prius. I still have it, right? But because I've worked from home a lot, I've managed to not put. I've only got like 80,000 miles on it. It's a 2014. It's like 11 years old, and I've only got 80,000 miles on it. Yeah, it's just pretty amazing. Oh, dude, it's still perfect, right? So I'm gonna keep it forever. Like when we were at the dealership to buy my wife's car, they were like, "Hey, if you want to let go of that Prius, we can help you with that." I'm like, "Oh no, buddy! Like I'm keeping that thing, dude." Um, but so uh, but I don't know that you'll be able to find a hybrid in the 20K range though. It's going to be okay. All right. Well, I mean, you got to watch your finances as well, right? You want to make sure that you can make those payments. Um,
Union for my loan. So I was trying. So I got an account with a bank out here, not a bank, but a credit union, and um, but yeah, that's what I got approved for. I got approved for a couple of different loans, but I was trying to keep it low. But it seems like that's gonna be the next route is I want to do something good.
because do dealerships uh, uh, know that most people don't do math, and when you buy a car from a new dealership, new or used, like most people just get fleeced. I mean, just absolutely screwed, right? And so, um, a while back, I made a spreadsheet here. I'll show you my screen here, dude. And I worked that system. It had been 10 years since I worked that system with somebody, but I brought my laptop to the dealership, and they were like, "What is he doing?" I'm like, "Yeah, I just want to make sure the math is mathing." All right. So, um, I've got a line here for the MSRP, right? So, like, right, I'll start by filling out. Hold on, let me see if I can zoom it. Yeah, here you go. Right. So, this is where so here in the different columns, I work different scenarios for different cars that I happen to be looking at, right? So here the 2025 Tucson Hybrid Limited is what we were working on for my wife, right? I had some other cars that I had looked at over the years and never acted on them, just kind of worked the math through them. Um, so the first thing I look at is what's their MSRP, right? Now the thing is, so the MSRP is pretty much the price that you'll see on the sticker. Um, it's the price that you see on the sticker on the car. Where it's like the price of the car with the current options, as it currently comes, right? Um, Now this dealership was adding some extra $700 on top of it. So instead of 43 60 was 43,760. It was like, and I remember that, yeah, usually it's called like the destination fee, that they tack on things. So I was like, okay, fine. Um so uh then I plug in what kind of price I can expect, right? So here's the MSRP, and I'm like, okay, you know what? I want to negotiate them down to $1,000 less or something like that, right? And I just pre-game all of this before going to the dealership, and then as I'm having a conversation with the salesperson, I just adjust the numbers as the conversation evolves, right? Um, so the tax gets computed automatically, right? So the price is what you intend to pay, right? And so the difference between the price and the MSRP will fill out this right here, which shows me what kind of discount I had on the MSRP, right? So if I'm paying 42,757, it means I'm getting a 2.29% discount on the MSRP, right? So it's not great, but like these days, supplies are limited. It's more of a seller's market. So I was like, you know what, I'm not going to try and pressure them too much on that. So, um, so basically, I plug in the price that I intend to pay here, and then automatically it computes the tax for you, right? And so the tax rate in my jurisdiction is 6.25. That's the sales tax rate, right? So my spreadsheet kind of computes that, so it just kind of gets added here. And then there's fees, right? So the fees are pretty nebulous. It's like tax, title, license, and a bunch of bullshit fees, right? And so I have to ask them, like, it's kind of painful to get that process. So it's not until they come at you with the first offer that you can kind of extract that number from them. So once I get it, I just kind of plug it in there, right? And then here I just put how much money I intend to put down. All right. So, and then if I'm trading in a car, I'm going to put how much money I want to trade in. I want to put for my trade, how much money I expect to get on my car. Okay. On the car that I'm trading in. So if I was to trade my Prius in, I'd be like, you know what? I want 15 grand for it. I don't care. Right. Um, but anyway, in this case, we didn't have a trade in. So I kept that at zero. Now, if I had a previous loan that needed to get paid off, that's kind of what this line would be, the payoff amount, right? So payoff, zero. So here it was pretty simple. We didn't have a trade in. We didn't have a payoff amount. It was just pretty much us coming in with a bunch of cash, basically. A duffel bag with single dollar bills. It's for my side gigs. I got to keep that money rolling, right? Um, so once you have that, right? Now I have the price, the tax, the fees, minus how much money I'm putting down. That gives you the amount that I intend to finance, right? Which is 30 grand. Okay. Okay. So once I have that, I have another tab on the spreadsheet um, called payments, right? So I was this. Oops, sorry. It
Okay.
kind of thing, right? Um, and so from here, this number will get plugged into the next tab over here, which is payments, right? So payments here, I can do loan comparisons. So um, the the first car gets picked up on the first line here, right? And it shows. Hold on. Oop, okay, here. Let me just zoom in. So so the whole spreadsheet is dynamic, right? So it picked up the car from the first tab, 2025 Tucson Hybrid Limited. It picked up that financed amount that I showed you earlier, right? And so here I can start plugging in. I can start plugging in the APR that I intend to get, and then the term of the loan, 60 months. Okay, so that's a 5-year loan, right? So, um, and so then this is the exact amount then that I intend to pay, right? So as I'm negotiating with the dealership, I'm plugging all these numbers in there, okay, and I'm making sure that the math is mathing. And if they come back at me with a number other than this, then I punch them in the face. And you know how mean my cross is, right? So they don't want, right. And because here's what happens, okay? All, the salesperson will be like, okay, well, you know what, how much can you afford per month, right? And you're like, well, I don't want to be paying more than 500 bucks right? They'll be like, you'd be like, well, I don't want to pay more than 500 bucks a month, right? And they're like, okay, cool. How much money can you put down? Well, I can put about 3 grand down. Okay, cool. Yeah, well, let me put together a deal package for you, right? So then they fuck off, you know, for like 5-10 minutes. And then they come back to you with like a bunch of options, right? And they're like, all right, so like for 500 bucks a month, I couldn't quite get you 500 bucks a month, but I can get you like 600 bucks a month, for like 72 months, right? And then they start giving you like all kinds of options, like 1,000 bucks a month for 60 months, or 500 bucks a month for like 72 months. Basically, they'll start adding months to the term of the loan to get you close to that $500 number that you're looking for, right? But then you're getting fucked, right? So I got in there. I was like, dude, I do not want to see anything but a 60-month term. Okay. I don't want to see, I don't want to see 66 months. I don't want to see 72 months. I don't want to see 82 months. I want to see 60 months. Okay. Come back to me with an offer with a 60 month loan, close to this monthly payment. Right. And so then that's when they can play with the APR and all that stuff, right? But so the key is when you do this, like you can be transparent, right? So, you know, because the other thing is they can screw you on the APR, dude. So there's if you have good credit, you can get the 3.99%, right? But if you're not careful, the dealership can make extra money on the loan by marking up the APR. Like if they add 1%, if they go from 3.99%, um, they to 4.99%, like they can pocket that money on top of the commission they're already getting on the base of the loan and all that shit, right? So the key with a spreadsheet is you keep all that shit on the up and up, right? Like transparent, right? Kind of like if they come back at a number, that doesn't make sense, right? It'd be like, okay, well, what's the term of the loan? 60 months. Okay, well, what kind of APR are you getting me? Maybe they're like, well, we got you, blah, blah, blah. What's the APR? Well, it's 5.99. Wait, 5.99? Why is that? I have 800 credit score, motherfucker. What are you doing? Right? Um, yeah. And you're like, no, give me the 3.99% because it's advertised by Hyundai on their website saying if you have good credit, you can get 3.99. It's a promotional APR. I expect to get it. I am fully qualified, right? Yeah, they kind of did, but the dude, he took one look at me in my laptop and my spreadsheet. He was like, yeah, yeah, okay, yeah, all right. He did this thing where like he came up with like $700 a month. I was like, what the fuck, dude? And he was like, well, I'm like, how is the mathing, right? And he was like, well, the MSRP was not, there's like a bunch of options that are pretty standard that we add, like window tinting. Like he just added a bunch of shit below the line, like stuff I didn't need. I was like, okay, I need you to go ahead and go back and like yeet all that shit. Okay. Let's go back to that MSRP that you had. Okay. Knock 1,000 grand off of that MSRP. And that's the deal. We're going to work off of that. Right. And then, and then we're going to, work off of those numbers. So, the key is just for you as you negotiate, you got to know exactly what's going on, what are all the numbers and how they fit together, right? And it's really not complicated, right? When you just kind of lay it out, it's just line items um, the formula to compute the monthly payment based on a loan term and an APR is actually pretty gnarly. It's called an amortizing loan schedule. So the formula is pretty gnarly, but it's baked into just about every spreadsheet software. So I'm using like the numbers application on a Mac. So anyway, uh, so yeah, so within a half hour, we had landed at this figure. It fit within my wife's budget. And the math was mathing, right? So I did not murderize them on the price. Um, I let them get away with giving me only a 2.29% discount on the MSRP. In the past, I have scored uh, much more epic deals, but it's just like with the current supply chain right now in the car market, it's just like there's just not a ton of inventory right now, right? Like that 2025 Tucson Hybrid Limited was literally the only one they had on their lot. We bought the only one they had. So, um, I gave him a bit of a break there. Um, but and so now the thing is, with every time you buy a new car, it's always a two-step process. So the two-step process, you go 12 rounds with a salesperson to finally arrive at this thing, right? To arrive at this number, like 560 a month. You're gonna write them a check for 15 grand, and then you're gonna pay 560 a month. All right, cool. Now the next thing that happens is they send you to the finance office, okay, to the office of the finance person. And so that's that should be a quick process, right? It should be a quick process where you just, give them your duffel bag of dollar bills, right? And then you sign on the loan and then you're done. No, 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 no. Now the finance person tries to upsell you on a bunch of shit, right? Like low jack, some extra maintenance package, some insurance package, whatever, right? They always have a package for a bunch of shit, right? And so now some of them may make sense for you, but like research them ahead of time. Most of the time, pretty much the warranty and the maintenance packages that come with all new cars, right, is good enough for most people. You know what I mean? Unless you go Dukes. Right, exactly. Well, exactly. So, yeah, unless you go Dukes of Hazard with your car, you should be fine, right? Right. So, um, so yeah, so they tried to pull that on us, and I was like, and it's funny because we sat down and I was like, okay, so this is a part where you try to upsell us on stuff, and he's like, all right, okay. I was like, yeah, dude, I know the game. All right, let's go through your through your process. So he just tried to upsell me on a bunch of shit. I'm like, nope, nope, nope. Let me think. Nope. Okay, and then and then and then we're done. Uh, so yeah, that went reasonably quick. So like we had the whole thing done in a couple hours, but I've spent like 8-10 hours at a dealership before, like doing like yeah, uh, just kind of crazy deals. So you just got to be careful. Yeah. So
And when I find something, I'm gonna need to hit you for these numbers, man.
and then we'll crunch a bunch of numbers, and I will completely coach you through the entire process, right? And tell you everything that you gotta watch out for. So yeah, yeah.
See that whole week, man. Like I took vacation and everything. I tried to get a car by the end of the vacation. It didn't work, but I'm definitely looking for a hybrid, something like that. So I'm definitely about to do that. You know what Kevin Durant said in 2015. You the real MVP. You the real MVP, man. You put me on to 401ks and car strategies, bro. Like no, not at this job, man. So what I was thinking about getting into my brother found. Now this is gonna sound pretty crazy. I'm not gonna lie. This is gonna sound pretty crazy, but my brother, um, he found a guy who makes $11,000 a month doing day trading. So and I thought the same thing. I was just like, okay, scammer first and foremost. I was like, he's a I thought all the negative things you could think, but then I seen it. But then I seen it. So I haven't done too serious a study, but my brother, he's fully into it. So um I was looking at that, but I haven't did the long way about it because I don't even think I haven't really asked about it, and our job doesn't have like a um what is it? Who's the yes, we don't have one. She quit. Yeah, she quit. So that's why I haven't been able to really ask about it. So tell me about it. Who knows how to do it. It's easy. It's this, is that. And I'm just like, you don't even know anything to know that it's easy. Like, but but he knows he's the older brother, so I can't say too much.
Okay, but like when it comes to your money, you decide, right? And so um, I respect the respect for sure, right? And I it's possible that this guy is doing well. Possible, um, not likely, but I will admit it's possible. Uh, but but you know there there is no shortage of people who will do things with your money, right? And so
Market is controlled by institutions. So like they could so like as you're trading, like so it's not just random. It's actual institutions that have millions of dollars that can change the way the market goes. So
trading, and so um, you got big players with like really insanely fast network connections directly into like the trading platforms, and so they're able to see bids come from other people in a stock, and they can kind of slide before they do to buy at a lower value, and then and then the price goes up when these other guys come in, right? So it I'd stay away from it, dude. Um, but it's your money, man. So whatever. Mm.
in it, and I was just like, man, I was like, it's so much to it. It's so much to it. And then like and it isn't even a guarantee. And like the strategies that you learn, there's no guarantee to like any strategy. You just have to follow common trends. So you'll have people who would watch, a chart for 10 to 16 hours just trying to find where their strategy is going to hit. So it's like, yeah, nah, it 100% risky, but and then it's just like, yeah, and if you make it, I mean, it's good money, but your soul is gone. I feel like I feel like I feel like it's over with, man. But I was looking into it, and I was just like, yeah, it looks good on the surface, but man, like what it really takes is it's gut wrenching. But we just have to. But I'm gonna keep tabs on my brother though. So we'll see. But yeah. But I'm definitely looking at that stuff. But yeah, as far as the 401k stuff, yeah, I haven't had nobody to talk to about that though.
You could start a Roth IRA, right? Roth IRA. Um, you can open that with, I don't know, most of the major banks out there. Um, and so it's money that you can put in after tax, but it grows tax free. It grows tax free, and then once you retire, you can pull out all the gains without tax. So you want to do it, you can start with like $50 a week, $50 a month. You can do $50 a month, maybe, right? Start with something, and then because when it comes to investing and compound interests, like the biggest thing you got going for you is time, right? Like when you're young, It's the thing that works in your favor the most is time. And so the earlier that you start, the better. And so, you know, once a week, once a month, you just put a few bucks in an IRA, and then you just have to pick like a stock ticker, a couple of stock tickers that you want to put your money in. There's like a number of funds you can use. A lot of people just put it in ETFs. So there's like one ETF that everybody uses, which is it follows the S&P 500. It's called VOO. And so you just put, every month you just put some money into VOO, and just kind of sit there and just let it grow. Um, anyway, it's just one thing you can do. Like, look, whatever, you know. Hmm.
Trying to do everything fast.
So do not recommend it, but hey, it's your money. So yeah,
I gotta be up at 7, so I'm gonna go to the store, get me some water. Well, they're probably closed now, but I'm gonna have to go to the gas station and get me some water or something. No, man, I'm glad you had me. 3K, 4K up next. So
we should, yeah, we should celebrate that too. So
for one, so when I hit 100, we could go. Uh, you could do 100 straight uh leg kicks. 100 straight, and then I don't know if I could be outside, then I'll just do 100 of everything, whatever I could do. 100 of, I'll do it. Yeah, Seabass for sure. Yeah, so we'll do something for my 100 subscriber, and then I'll hit you up for that one. So I'm feeling it, man. But till next time, man. Thank you for having me. Congratulations on 3K. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. But I'll catch y'all on the next one. See you, man.